CP Dart is here to talk about the unfortunate tragic incident that happened in Baltimore, Maryland on December the 11th of 2021 of this year, where a man decided to go on Facebook Live and talk about how he just killed his ex-girlfriend and was going to end up killing his ex-wife.
We're hearing from the former girlfriend of Rajaee Black. Police say Black killed two of his former partners in a rampage that started in Baltimore and then ended in Howard County. WJZ investigator Mike Hogan has the follow-up tonight.
I kept urging him to go to therapy.
The former girlfriend has not been able to bring herself to watch the Facebook Live video.
It's the holidays, man. I don't have no family, nothing. Anyway, I just did something crazy, man.
Where Rajay Black appears to confess to killing his ex-girlfriend Tara LeBang before police say he gunned down his ex-wife Wendy Black at her home in Columbia Saturday, all while his young children waited in an SUV outside.
I'm very disgusted on this one YouTuber called the Lead Attorney. I've been following the Lead Attorney for almost a year now, and I found his content to be very insightful, whatever, but unfortunately the Lead Attorney decided to take a side, and this is what he says.
It's the court system. He murdered people. I get it. He's a fucking murderer. I get it. What I'm telling you is that it's my opinion that he would be at work today if the system was fair for men.
So he claims that the system isn't fair, which is taking a stance like this man is an innocent bystander. Okay, let's go to Rajaee's history.
Records in Howard County Circuit Court show a hearing in the custody case slated for next month, and nearly 4 years of accusations lodged across dozens and dozens of filings. Mr. Black accusing his ex-wife of trying to hit him with her car and hiding her address and therefore the children. But dominating the custody case file, domestic violence charges filed against Rajay Black by his ex-wife Wendy, including her handwritten pleas to the court for protection. Quote, "I am terrified because I do not know what he is capable of doing to me and the girls. I do not feel we are safe. I do not feel safe at all. I feel that my life is in danger." Those fears echoed in more formal filings by her attorneys over the years. Complaints that Rajay Black has serious issues with anger management and violence, has a history of alcohol and drug abuse, has made threats to harm and kill Wendy Black, including killing her with a gun, and that he has easy access to weapons.
This was a deranged man. This was a deranged man that all of a sudden we are going on YouTube trying to find a way to make him a victim. He killed 2 women, 1 pregnant. He killed the mother of his children. That's not a hill anyone should die on, point blank. So as hard as a situation of going through child custody is, it's not the end of the world. The courts are not trying to take a man's children from him. They're trying to find the best situation for the kids. Is it perfect system? No. I'm not saying that there's not bad women out there that are looking to exploit men using babies, right? Not saying that doesn't happen. But in this case, it doesn't apply. And Lead Attorney, you gotta be more careful with your content, as we all should do, right? You have 20 years as a defense attorney. We understand that. But with thousands and thousands of viewers that come into your channel with this victim mentality mindset, right, it's dangerous.
I look at him as a hero because for so many generations, so many years, I'm not even speaking of my own experience, but other experience of other men, men in my family, for example, they are in a situation where they're just being silenced.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We should be working together, men and women, to avoid situations like this ever happening again. Being a man who has a sister, I will fight men like Raja. And I don't want to say what I would really do if a man even had the thought of harming her. We have to find some type of equal ground. If you know the child's father is a good man, then work with him for the best outcome for the children. Because the children do need that father figure in their life, despite what media and everyone says. I interviewed a guy yesterday, and he said to me, men have a branding problem. And the branding problem is this, right? That men do not feel equally saddened by the potential loss of their children. Men are just as protective as women are. Men are just as nurturing as women are. Good men, I should say. Not all women are nurturers. Not all men are nurturers. Right? The court system, as another guy I interviewed about this, he says the court system is here to destroy, but it's here to help too. These two men that I interviewed yesterday been through custody battles for their children. And what they tell me is that it is hard, but they would never justify this. Never justify this whatsoever. And their custody cases were very difficult. We have to start maturing when it comes to the content and the things that we accept in the manosphere or whatever you want to call it. There was a quote I heard yesterday, right? Maturity is the acceptance of accountability. In that video, Rajaee, he did not take any accountability for the actions that he has taken with domestic violence, with owning guns, being an alcoholic, right? All these things he did not take accountability on, but that 1 minute and 30 seconds, people are taking his word as gospel. But we want to come on YouTube and talk about the system. System might be broken, but to take people's lives, to take a pregnant woman's life and take a mother's life is totally wrong. And this narrative, right, that this man did it because he loved his kids. He left his kids in a parked vehicle while he killed 2 women. That's how much he loved his kids? A man I interviewed yesterday, he says he didn't do it for his kids, he did it for himself. Then the second guy that I interviewed, he says, you know, when it comes to male accountability, we have to start telling ourselves, man, it's not about you. It's not about you. What Rajaee did, it was selfish.